Good morning and welcome on this wonderful Friday with SunRISE with Dr. Khanna. It's a news bite for ages 10 to 25 brought to you by Khanna for Kids, Khanna for Kids. It's a good morning message and a short snippet of today's news just for today's youth every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just after 9 o'clock. Join us on Facebook at facebook.com/Khanna, the number 4 kids. And you can see us live. Invite your friends and just give us a comment. Join us on Facebook. Dr. Khanna is an attorney, a child safety advocate. He's a servant of the underserved, champion of the nonprofit Voice of the Kids. God bless you. He has also recently launched his Returning Youth campaign, which is part of the post-incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act. Now, this Returning Youth campaign is very important because it is the campaign that provides the funding for this initiative so that young adults will, coming out of prison, out of jail, out of any type of incarceration, will be provided housing, training, along with the required medical and psychological assistance they need to get a job. That means whatever they need, we're going to supply. We're already signed up for a house in Jersey, the first location. We're going to get 5 to 10 young adults released from prison in there with training and building their careers. So please go to returningyouth.com. Today, we're going to talk about COVID, and Dr. Khanna has a fantastic announcement about what's going on with the radio show. Good morning and welcome, Dr. Khanna.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, young adults, and good morning to everybody who is listening to this. I'm so excited today because, as I said, today is Friday. Gary just said today is Friday. You all can check whether it's Friday or not, but it feels like Friday, and let's make some difference. But at the same token, this news bite is just a bite. You just take a bite and then research more, Google more, go to this internet and see what all information you can have more for your day. I thought that today would be a good day to kind of talk a little bit about the challenging pandemic which we are facing since February of this year, coronavirus. But how does it impact our young adults? I just want to give you a bite on that because a lot of time people think that, coronavirus is not, anything for young adults. Actually, that's not true because young adults are the population, those who are taking care of elderly peoples. So they are very much exposed to this virus and they have a lot of directly and indirect effect to this. So do not undermine the effect of coronavirus, especially the COVID-19, on the young adults. Beyond getting sick, many young adults, they also go through emotional and mental well-being. Okay, so sometimes we think, the virus affects the health. Well, it does, but at the same token, because the young adult has more immune system, high immune system, so it does not affect immediately. But if they are constantly engaged in taking care of their parents, caregivers, or elderly people, then they are going to be affected. On top of that, most of the young adults today have a bigger challenge, and that challenge is the mental challenge, emotional challenge, and the financial challenge. Because between the ages of 18 to 34, that's what the statistics says about the young adults, they are facing this kind of challenges, the economic challenge, because they don't have a job, they can't go for a job, they can't go to school, they can't have socialization, they can't do clubbing, they do a lot of things. So emotional challenge is there. It impacts the emotional challenge. And job loss, lost wages, all the things they are having that gets in effect. So do not undermine that the young adults do not face anything during coronavirus. And especially since I'm the servant of the underserved, the entire underserved community is in high risk than the other ones, especially the young Black and Hispanic young adults, men and women. They are facing more challenges. They are having the social determinants of the health and leave them from vulnerable. So, because they are facing sexual violence, they're facing bullying, so shorter foods, lack of transportation, lack of housing because they can pay. So all these things are coming up during this pandemic time. So I just, because it is going to the towards the end of the year, I thought of bringing this up in this news bite because I want the young adults to please take care of yourself. Please be safe. I know it's a huge challenge, both economical and financial and mental challenge. I understand that. But you know what, young adults? We are there for you. This program, which we have launched, I know this is only for the post-incarceration young adults, those are coming out of the jail, because they have little more challenges than the normal young adults, those who are free, those who are in the community. But I'm not going to overlook them. If you have any challenges, mental challenge, economical challenge, please reach out to us. Gary is going to give you all the information about how to reach out to us. We will be there for you. Do not feel that you are left alone. There are many young adults, those who are in this stage, but please keep yourself safe, wear the mask, because this coronavirus is rising and you are needed in this community because you are healthy and you are providing the help to all the adult community. So please remain healthy. It's very important. And on top of this, Gary, I'm really appreciative. I'm really thankful that today we are launching a dedicated 1 hour show every single Friday on this new initiative, which we have launched a month ago, the Post-Incarcerated Juvenile Justice Reformation Act. This initiative, which in short, we started talking about returning youth. So returningyouth.com, we are launching a special section every Friday starting from today, which is called as Dr. Khanna Returning Youth Show. So this show is going to enlighten every young adults and the audience in the United States through CFC, through this radio show, to all the 30-40 million subscribers, those who are listening, will be listening to this and listening to this every week, so that they can be part of this initiative. This initiative cannot be done without all the support. So young adults, those who are listening today about this coronavirus, we need you healthy, because we need you to help me to help all these post-incarcerated, released young adults, because you are the model for them. You need to teach them how life is important. We have many young adults, those who have committed to help this initiative. So thank you very much again. Today's wonderful Friday. Have a blessed day. Gary, up to you.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna. Very exciting announcement. This is amazing. We've had a very fruitful and busy week. We had on Wednesday, we had our first press conference at the Village Hall, which was tended by a trustee from the town, invited us on town property, which was very exciting. We couldn't have been there if it wasn't for him. Because of the coronavirus, we had to be outside, but we also had a founder of a local youth training center for post-incarcerated youth. So we're making connections with people. And one of the connections we made, you know that we've been in contact with Willie for months now, Willie Saunders from WPAT and the Christian Fellowship Council. We've been negotiating with him for a while, and he has now offered us a tremendous opportunity. Dr. Khanna now is going to have his own branded radio show every Friday from 3 to 4 o'clock New York time on WPAT radio AM 930. That's 930 on your radio dial. But as you know, Dr. Khanna is also live via video on our 7 channels, which includes our main one is facebook.com/Khanna4kids. So we're very excited. We have the whole hour from 3 to 4 o'clock on Fridays on AM 930, which covers over 40 million homes in the New York area, which includes all of New York City, a great part of New Jersey, and Connecticut. It goes pretty far north, including also northern parts of upstate New York, not all the way, but 30 million homes is 30 million homes. So please join us on every Friday at 3 p.m. here on our social networks, but also on WPAT 930 AM on your radio dial, where we're going to be talking mostly about returningyouth.com. That is our campaign that we are running with. And that's what we're running with this holiday season, because as they say, 'tis the season to be jolly. Why should you be supporting us? Hey, we are focused on protection for incarcerated adults, and we want to provide that protection after they are incarcerated. And we are going to, in effect, reduce crime at the same time. How are we going to do that? Well, because the rearrest rate, the recidivism rate of young adults is up to 80%. 80%. So those people are going into incarceration. Those young kids are going into incarceration. And guess what they're learning? They're learning how to be better criminals. That's not what we want for this country. That's not what Dr. Khanna wants. So he is concentrating on post-incarceration, and we've already secured a house in New Jersey, in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Just got that done this week. We're going to house between 5 and 8 young adults after incarceration. We already have connected with an organization called Windsor Driving School to get them CDLs, which is the business driving, tractor trailer driving. And it's a really robust program because we're getting kids, young adults out of jail, into training, into a house, into psychological evaluation, which brings me to the next important point. Please go to returningyouth.com. 'Tis the season to be jolly. It's a holiday season. Give a buck for Dr. Khanna's initiative, and share this with your friends. It's just a great way to help reduce crime and help a underserved young American. So go to returningyouth.com. If you want to contact Dr. Khanna, it's really simple. Go to contactk.com. If you'd like to be on the show with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, contactk.com. Please give a buck, give $10, give whatever you can to returningyouth.com and help our initiative, because we're going to be in your neighborhood helping reducing crime at the same time and making these people a valuable part of the community. Dr. Khanna, I know that was a lot, sometimes my announcements. So please give us a closing message.
Thank you very much, Gary. I know all the young adults, those will be listening to this, and they will be excited that they have a program for them every Friday from 3 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. They can log in to the radio. They don't have to log into the radio station, they can be in the Facebook, they can be in Twitter, they can be wherever they want, they can log in. There's unlimited, they can come in and join us and support this. This is a platform where we want everybody to support this. So it's a great time to launch this. And thank you very much to Gary, and thank you for the radio station WPAT and Willie Sanders, who coordinated this and made this happen. Have a wonderful Friday, Gary. And young adults, please remain safe. Do not forget to wear mask. Mask is very important. Okay, don't forget to wear mask. Keep the social distancing. The death rate is going high and high. So we have to be very careful because of the holiday season. Try to do most of the shopping online. Reduce your traveling. Be safe. Safety is the first priority. Thank you again. Have a wonderful Friday, Gary. Go ahead.
God bless you and good day.